Hey everybody, and welcome back to South Island Farm. Tonight is a release party. Map is out. I know folks that have been watching the streams have been eagerly waiting for this to be released, and today is your lucky day. You can now find it over at nexusmods.com. There is a link in the description below. And just after the stream, I will be uploading my map tour video, which, well, if you've watched any of these streams, you pretty much have seen the tour, but we'll make it official by getting that uploaded and released later tonight. Hey, Richard. I think that's a pretty good idea. Let's pack everything up, get the heck with it, and move here where you don't have any worries. What are you going to do today? You're the one that's making all those decisions. Hey, Will. What a surprise this morning to see that posted in the Discord that it was uploaded to Nexus Mods. Hey, David. Up. Well, Will, you don't want Nebraska lands to come along too terrible fast. You gotta give people a chance to get their South Island on. Hey, Mark, what's up? Francesco, what's up? Francisco, I guess. Well, you get the way to get Peterbilt mods on console is one, getting Microsoft or Sony to restrict or to lift their restrictions on consoles and brands that are not licensed, or two, somehow get Peterbilt and Giants to enter into a licensing agreement that would then have Peterbilt as a licensed brand within the game. Those are basically the only two options to get that to happen. Hey, AK in the hay, what's up? I just replied back to you over at the Facebook. When the official county line releases, yes, I will. The version that's out there now, as far as I know, is a unauthorized per reproduction. So we've got that. So fertilizer. Got fertilizer back at the farm. Don't need to buy for it. It's going to be a lot more of them because it's a 4X. Yep. Let's check our prices. Prices on plant sunflowers. Soybeans. You don't put canola back in the ground again. The good thing is it will come a lot faster than Emerald Coast did, because that was a big learning curve. So we're going to put canola back in. I kind of want a growth stage to happen. Oh, wait, that's lime. Visors over here. That is enhanced vehicle. Pretty much everything over there to the right is enhanced vehicle. Growth. Slow. Fast. Kind of want this growth rate to happen. I don't want 3 fields to be all on the same growth stage. What's up, everybody? Yeah, Mapper's Paradise, Millennial Farmer. Oh, we still have to plant that field. Hey, Resnick, what's up? Look at that sunset. Hey, Delta Bravo, what's up? Oh, how is the yield? .4 million liters. 4 hours. Yeah, that's a long time. What's dude guy modding? Ooh. I was watching Simulation for the Nation earlier today, and he was using Follow Me. You know what? I had completely forgotten about that mod. I mean, you can't really use Follow Me when you only ever own one tractor. Oh, okay. He's seeking attention. Best thing you can do is not give him attention. They'll burn themselves out trying to get attention. Hey, Trouble, what's up? All right. Got a plant by the sunrise. I said, "Hey, Delta Bravo, you weren't listening. You were too busy trying to hunt up some emotes." Now I got wheat. Really don't like playing without growth control. Growth control makes weeds manageable. I'll pay more attention to chat once I get this field outlined. And the fact that this seeder is no-till, not paying attention, I'm going to go and seed half my other field. Yeah, Follow Me doesn't work in multiplayer. Hey, just me, what's up? What's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody going to Nexus Mods and gotten their own copy of South Island Farm? Are you all up to the challenge? That is start from scratch. No cheating mods. Cheating mod would be defined as something that is cheaper than normal. Money cheat. Hey, Jonathan, what's up? Bidding for seasons. Well, right now it's summertime here for me. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I know what you meant. Aren't we all waiting for seasons? Hey, Big Jim Farming. back. I guess I could speed it up a little bit to get some daylight. This map is extra dark. There's not a lot of light pollution. No electricity on the map on the island other than the electricity you generate from solar power. Given the fact that I operate a agritourism farm here, my help is sometimes not the brightest. No TV at night, that's for sure. Only have so many batteries. The little solar cells that are on these buildings, they don't produce a lot of output either. Whoa, there we go. Thank you. 6:30. Someone flipped the light switch. Giants did not fix that. Is Mud Runner on sale? Still don't get it. You're just driving around mud. A Wreckfest looks fun. I think it's overpriced in my opinion. I think it'd be better priced about half of what it is. I don't know if Wreckfest is a $40. $40? Is that what the price is on it? I don't have a sprayer. I can't spray that. Now we were playing, Darren and I were on Hoff Bergman last night. Now it was cloudy, but we got all the way to like 9 p.m. and it didn't light switch on us. And then Fast Night kicked in. Yeah, I have Fast Night mod on the server. It's been set to go to 120 at 9 p.m. automatically. Then at 6 a.m. it cuts back to 1x for 24-hour server play. So if you're running a server that's running non-stop, and you don't want to have, forever nights like we did when we did the January challenge. Got it set that it's 1x from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Then at 9 p.m. it goes to 120 And basically then it goes through from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. in about 5-10 minutes. So at most, folks who are on the server experience, you know, maybe an hour of dark until it gets to 9 p.m. and then it just flies through. They have a don't they have a forgot password? Sweet, 123 bushels an acre. So with the updated unit convert, we're now seeing our yield down there at our harvester. Got some up here that is in weeds. I'll be interested to see what that yield drops to get to the weeds. Harvesting canola. Map has custom crop textures. So I think these may be stock. But now we're down to 93 bushels. We were in weeds. 109, 93, 123. It is called Unit Convert. Darren could put a link to the guy's Facebook. Still kind of in a work in progress. I was going to cover it once it was a little more fleshed out. Updating land? What do you mean updating land prices? Land prices don't change. Or does he have a way to make the land prices change? Or are you saying if when you go here and you go to lands, you get the price? So like here, everything's converted to bushels. And this is a cost per bushel. Potatoes and sugar beets are tons, cotton's tons, sugar cane's tons. Eggs is a price in pieces. Gallons for milk. Tons for silage, hay, grass, and straw. Oh, by the way, there's little words there. Thanks, Giants, for not including that in the base game. Leave it up to a modder to put it in. Little pet peeve of mine. So in 17, the mod would let you change your yields. Not your yields, but your displayed. So to say you lived somewhere where it wasn't measured in bushels, it wasn't measured in liters, it was measured in metric tons or cubic yards or something like that, you could change it. And you could change it on a per fill type basis. That was the 17 version. He's working on, I guess, getting more functionality out in the 19 version. Raznik, I reserve my true feelings for myself. That is unit convert. You are incorrect, Delta. Incorrect. We'll play a little game. It has the picture of some barrels on the front, on the on the can. What drink would have pictures of barrels on the can? Ah, but what brand? Might not have that brand there in Canada. Have Mug brand here. Clark's. Oh. Well, I think I've got version 2. So I'll need to get that. Oh, something interesting about Hoff Bergman. So Hoff Bergman in the update, he did some type of language localization. So I think like the sell points and all that show up in your language. There's only a few language translations at the moment. I didn't do a video on Unit Convert yet. No, keeps getting updated. Kind of wait. Well, I had modified growth control to work with Hoff Bergman's Clover. But when I added growth control to the update and activated it, it was kicking all kinds of Lua errors. Possibly due to that localization change in the language, maybe. Well, I'm glad, Alex, that we share a pet peeve. And if all you use Unit Convert for is the little labels on the fill types, then that mod was well worth it right there. Grab that link so I can download this guy's update. Find it. Is downloaded. All right. And we are back to chat. Why do you hate me, Delta Bravo? Oh, well, clearly you didn't read any of our Discord conversation earlier today. I had all kinds of folks wanting to eat. Basically, I said Country Girl makes the greatest peach cobbler. And then lots of other folks wanted peach cobbler all of a sudden. Then they started talking about wanting apple pie, donuts, and eclairs, ho-hos, and all kinds of other great foods. That is true. You don't really know, is $20 a bushel good or bad? Right? Don't know well, it says it's low, dropping, but is that good or bad? Is this good or bad? It's almost $60 a bushel. Good or bad, who knows? We'll be putting unit convert in, updating that here in a little bit. Darren's keeping well abreast of unit convert progress. Once it's settled out and is pretty feature stable, we'll be doing a mod video on it. Sure. Yeah, for me, the worst is hay, straw, and grass, Alex. It's like that's grass, that's hay, and that's straw. Really? How do you get hay, straw, and grass out of those? Keep an eye on our planter guy over there. Sure he doesn't go crazy. Um, 25th June. Still the 24th of June for me. It was like 100 and some K. Was in a post a little bit on the way down. Wasn't too far down the scroll list, but had to scroll a little bit. A lot of that field seeded with that low volume seeder. Let's see. fun. It's fun when you look at something that it says it has zero, zero fill level. Like that cedar back there will have zero fill level for a while, then it'll run out. Because it's basically saying like fertilizer. There's under 1 ton of fertilizer, so it basically says 0. Hey, Scott, what's up? A pretty good job. Got 4 bushels of seed left. That continue on. Hey, Flasco Selecta, what's up? How y'all doing? The Great Plains. Talking about the big cedar? So you can see less than 1 bushel or one ton. You guys are up on all the newest toys. Light. What light? Light of the map? Lighting? Did see a preview video of a Boss Baylor wrapper mod contest. What's up, Nostalgic Farmer? The lighting looks really nice. It's all good. It's all good. It's 7 o'clock. Lighthouse is still beaming out over there. Just about out of seed. We'll have to fill him up before he's done the field. Don't forget, guys, to go over to Nexus Mods and get your own copy of South Island Farm. It does a little bail flip. That little trailed wheel thing. Hey Alex, what's up? It's for the super chat. Three, two, 1, 0. Map drop. Of course, I'm going to be behind. We can get this down there and emptied before he runs out of seed. Just try to get a little caught up. First growth stage, second, well, I guess it's first. Second, it's probably its second. It's 2 to plant. There's also a there's a truck over at Nexus Mods too. It's the Mack truck with a liquid tank on the back. Water and milk transport. Haven't tested that yet. Consoles won't be able to get their Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, it's like the same KFC that's been floating around since 15 or 13 or whatever. wonder if this trailer has a remotely realistic capacity of 461 bushels. Hey Talgar, what's up? Yeah, Scott, Nexus Mods is perfectly fine, perfectly safe. They're not going to put any pop-ups up, nothing like that. The only risk would be something being in the mod itself. You have that pretty much everywhere. How'd the challenge go? You want me to explain the challenge? This challenge map? What are you doing? You are like a total rookie or whatever. Oh wait, I'm missing something. Hold on. There's like a whole bunch of chat I'm missing. Oh, I'm not missing chat. There's just a bunch of conversation in between. Maybe it's the chicken. Maybe it's what you feed the chickens. You are what you eat, they say. So if you feed the chickens a different meal product, then maybe they have a little different flavor to them. Guy almost got the whole field seeded. Talking about with us, right? If Delta Bravo's still around, he wouldn't mind some gummy bears. Hey, Dead Man 13, what's up? Delta Bravo loves himself some gummy bears. Four, three, two, one. Gonna make it the end? Probably not. Let's go. Sky. Bears, gummy worms, sour gummies. Giant gummy bears. Juicy fruits. Good jelly donut. Go all the way down to the dock to get some more seed. I don't know what that is. Or I don't know what it is based on how it is written down. Big sugar, what's like a powder? I did it right before I did a stream, Talgar. It's gonna upload tonight. Basically, you could say the first live stream was basically the first live stream was basically a map video. Best thing about the 1.4 update right here. Now you would need a placeable that did pre-compost and compost, so you'd have to bring the Rasnik factory over from Emerald Coast. And the compost compacting silos, they're still embedded in Emerald Coast, right? They're not a placeable standalone. Can buy from here a anhydrous tank. If you have the anhydrous applicator, it's over at Nexus Mods. Yes, Mark, you could. That's pretty much about the only use. No sell point. Biogas plant in order to do the granary. Take it. So you'd have to get a or you could put one you could make a sell point, put it in. Well, you need to make it, and pre-compost on Emerald Coast was sugar beets, straw, and manure. No place to buy manure on the map, so the only way you can do it is to make manure with cows or pigs. Straw is easy enough to get, and sugar beets is easy enough to get, except you have to harvest the sugar beets. That's pretty expensive. On a map where money is short to come from, might take you a while to afford a $500,000 sugar beet harvester. Just saying. The anhydrous tank is to apply anhydrous to your field. Basically another fill type on the map. So in most anhydrous mods, it's visual, and really it shows the fill type is liquid fertilizer. Well, anhydrous is clearly not liquid fertilizer. It is its own unique thing. So this map has anhydrous as its own fill type. And if you have an anhydrous applicator that takes anhydrous itself versus simply being programmed to take liquid fertilizer, then you could use them together. Hey Morpheus, welcome back. Where did you get 4.5 million on a harvest? So there's like I said, there's an Anhydrous mod over at Nexus Mods. That'll take it. And I don't know if that mod includes the tank or not. Thanks for dropping by, David. Okay, so it does include the tank. The only two maps that I know that are prepared for Anhydrous are this map and Emerald Coast. But does the Anhydrous mod over at Nexus Mods include the probably includes the palette, so you can, but you still can't use it on a regular map because the regular map doesn't have a clue what Anhydrous is and that it would be the equivalent of a fertilizer, right? Yeah, I was working down the line of that you could add it and use it on a different map, but then I thought you probably can't because no other map that we know of would have Anhydrous as a known build type. It just wouldn't do what you think it would do. Big Jim, there's no place to sell it. Nobody accepts wood chips. You have to put your own wood chip sell point. See if the grass down here has weeds in it. Probably does. Nice, it doesn't. Soybeans, I guess we'll put that in the next field. But before we do that, check on. That's fully fertilized. That needs a half shot of fertilizer. This needs. Let's go fertilize some field. Alright, Scott. Get you later. Thanks for dropping by. Probably enough. Well, Derek, I will once the proper release comes out. One that's out now is a rogue release, as far as I know. Some guys over at American Eagles Modding that have been working on the official conversion, sanctioned by the map author from, I guess, 15, and then basically it's the same guy that converted it in 17. And when I asked him about the version that's out, he's basically said that that was a conversion that was done by someone else. Kind of a rogue conversion, like Lone Oak, like Sandy Bay, and a couple of those other ones. Hey, Michael, what's up? Yeah, that version's not out yet. Still working on it. So, working till the cows come home. That's when I hear. I hear from the guys converting the other one that the one that's out is not quality. Apparently has a bunch of extra props that don't make any sense for the area. Apparently the farms are carved up weird. I don't know. I haven't looked at it at all. You gotta wait for a growth stage to fertilize that. Oh, you can tell them yourself. It's right there. Well, my guess is it probably has like onions and carrots and cabbage, pumpkins, who knows what else. Like I said, I haven't looked at it at all. Hey Shane, what's up? So that's why I changed out to this cedar. I don't need to cultivate. $60, and there we go. Yeah, it wouldn't load up. But I bet if you look in the log, map's probably loaded with those compound and compound child messages. What are you talking about? What field? This field or something else? Hey, Geneticist X, what's up? Of course, on this map, all the fields are your own making. You can kind of compare the two, except Abandoned Forest was a mountain map for all intents and purposes, and was kind of a forestry map. Yeah, Derek. So this is the only land mass that we own other than BGA. It's by default just one big mass, grass. I came in and carved up. This is grass now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 other fields here. There's 5 segments off of this one area. You could buy this big hunk of grass here and carve it up however you want. That's what makes this map so intriguing to lots of folks, is you literally just whatever you want to do. You want to make that big hunk of grass one massive field, go right at it. If you want to convert it into 12 fields, go right at it. You want to have a field, a bunch of fields, and then build a farm out in the middle? All up for your making. It's like a blank canvas. You cannot. That island over there, that is basically a weather station owned by the government, if you will. Go visit. They have a memorial to Ravenport. So, with respect that Abandoned Forest had a few fields and a lot of open area to clear of trees and make your own fields. Yes, this map is kind of like that because you have a bunch of open grass that you can make your own field. Abandoned Forest, yes, because it's kind of a a challenge. The way Abandoned Forest was kind of its own unique challenge. Only one tree. It's over there. Oops. Cedar off. Remember, you start with no equipment. Best way to play this map would be to start from scratch. Take out a $500,000 loan and scrape by until you have money burn. The map has the BGA and it has a granary. There's no wood sell point. You have to add your own. And after all, there's only one. There's one tree over there. Hey DB, go over to Nexus Mods. Get yourself a true farming challenge map. Released now. Get it for the low price of FREE. It's everybody's fascination with trees. Good, always. Yep, you could always add whatever you wanted. The universal sell point. Add placeable greenhouses, solar panels. Now, a placeable solar array, that would take a little bit away from the challenge by giving you that steady income. Play it however you want. Hey Frank, what's up? This is a modded version. They modded Fint 500. Not the end game. Probably came from the mod hub. Picked this because it had a pretty decent price to horsepower ratio. They have a pretty good Aussie following. It's pretty interesting. Maybe it's because I stream when the You guys are completely bored out of your skull at work or something. What are you talking about? Darren's making stuff up, DB. Here's the tractor we've got. The in-game one is 76,000 for 115 horsepower. This one is 76,000 for 115 horsepower. Got the 150 version for $85,000. Hello, Irish Army. What's up? Yeah, I live photoshopped that for sure. Like more realistic crop prices or vehicle prices, implement prices? Because one problem is prices vary so drastically from region to region and country to country. Especially if you factor in conversion rates on money. Well, Frank, we're running Unit Convert now. This got updated today with some added functionality. Yeah, the base water trough was $5,800. I paid the plumber almost double, and I said take 2 hours off the build time. Where can you get Unit Convert? Facebook page. I don't have it anymore. Closed it. Aaron might be able to link it. The cargo ship that shows up. That. Tube redirect. Yeah, we're running Unit Convert now. I'm not running the latest version. Apparently, the latest version got released today, and I didn't know about it. Jane, I'm the only one on the map. The only one on the island other than the guys that work at the dock. Well, once Seasons comes out, there's nothing stopping you from playing it on here. Now there wouldn't be. Now with the proper geo, there would not be snow. You don't have to worry about bale rotting because there's no way to sell bales. There's no practical use for bales other than your own animals that you might place in. Version with a rain mask. Garden gnomes. We just say if you are you're carving out your own fields, leave an ample buffer between the road and you. You're not seeing this constant. Don't have access to this field message. Definitely gets a little annoying. They cut all the trees down to build the few houses that are on the map. I think it's pretty cool that the map preview has a picture of the house while like the roof is being built. So that's the way it looks. DX, what's up? That is to ferment grass or chaff into silage. Cement silo, that is. I don't know which way Darren was working on adding your water troughs, but apparently he was doing it the hard way. Oh, we're out. Get more. I think he was placing something in GE, then getting the coordinates, and then pasting it in the XML, then moving on to the next item. Yep, you literally start down there, right down there at the boat. When Will was trying to come up with a name for the map, I was trying to get him to call it Gilligan's Island. Well, DB, you're going to have to seriously cheat some money in to use large equipment. You got to do it the challenge. Well, Shane, you'll have to go into the save game and name yours that. Maybe these Pioneer pallets would do it. Well, there's always seasons to draw you back in, Genetic. From over here, the roof does a weird thing. It does kind of look like it's roof rafters and not a whole roof. I know Raznik is excited. Tomorrow starts the Steam Summer Sale. Nick, not super excited for what they've announced yet. I got a sneaky suspicion they've got a couple killer features they haven't announced yet. They're just gonna blow our minds. Oh wait, we ran out over here. And I feel a little guilty. GTX. Feel just a little guilty. I was perusing the 17 mod hub. Earlier today. And I saw the customizable mailboxes. 17. Feel a little guilty not remembering that those were released in 17. I don't remember them at all until I saw them today. Right, it's right there, and if either GTX or Farmer Andy can get those bale stacks working right, the world would be a wonderful place. How many hours do you have on that leased harvester? 5, 6? Oh, 4.9. Just a hair short of another hour. Well timed. What's your bank balance down to? Gotta be pretty low. Still carrying the full 500K debt? That'd be a kind of a fun. That'd kind of be a fun interactive thing. Oh, thanks for the sub, Enrique, I guess it is. Enrique? Alright, Raznik, check you later. We're only going to be on for about another 15 minutes anyway. Oh wait, you had to, you already did. Hey Dangle, what's up? Like advanced stuff. You like it to do cool new things. Back and pitch up a little bit little of this gaps got. Did we get that one rocking and rolling with straw harvest add-on with the creamery, ice cream factory, the bale stacks, enhanced chickens, water trough, graze mod, and we're like reliving the good old days. Right. Apples, and then the he's had that garden, produced fruit. Oh, the crop signs. Nothing wrong with that map, DB. That map was very well representative of rural Maryland. You just don't like rural Maryland. Should I say it was very representative of rural East Coast? Boy, I think GTX did that. Those are his trees, maybe. That's fine. You could not like black sheep. That's up to you. I have absolutely no idea where this Deer Creek State Park is. Deep Creek? Heard of a Deep Creek. Honestly, I can't tell you where it is, but I've heard of it. Grew up in a little town to the east of Frederick. And South Mountain Creamery was a map based on a area just to the west of Frederick. What's that? Oh, the apple orchard. That's the placeable for 19. Yep. Add a little poo, add a little water, and the garden, and put a couple garden gnomes down. They'll come to life at midnight and pick your apples and take them to the Snow White. Darren's up there with you. Of you like how I carved them up? Of course, beyond that, carved them up. So I got that one, I got this bigger one, this one, this one. This is down here I made in the grass. Good old free-form, great fields and a plow or a cultivator pulling behind me, just kind of drawing them out. Got a Bedford here in Virginia. Yeah, I need to get another one recorded. Plan was to record another one this evening before the stream. Some map maker decided to release a map this morning. So I was like, oh no, I gotta get that recorded now. Wasn't a lot of time between getting home from work and getting dinner made and getting a whole bunch of other stuff done. Hour video. Crazy person released a 15-hour long video. Oh, yeah. 75-minute video on basically installing some pipes. Basically a plumber video. I think the guy would be able to say it in a little faster manner. DB, you'd be surprised at what the average watch duration is. Trust me, it's in the single-digit minutes. Now, most people just jump through the video. Then they ask a question, it's covered in the first 30 seconds. Say, well, I see you managed to not even get past the first 30 seconds before you asked for where the link is. Alright guys, well I am going to go ahead and wrap this up for the night. Thanks for coming out and joining me. Haven't gotten the map yet? Go get it. Link is in the description. Over at Nexus Mods, and no, you do not need to pay money to download anything from Nexus Mods. Cover that in the video too. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to start uploading the map video. I'll schedule it to release as soon as it's done. Look for that here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And until next time, happy farming.